Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another gorgeous VOD from the one and only, none other, Youngblood702 playing Dempsey. Want to wish you guys a very fantastic day. The first VOD you guys saw, I was completely in PvE gear. However, we are going to take a risk. Why, you might ask? Because we want to see the difference and comparison in PvE versus PvP set. So I currently have a set of the Dreadmist, usually a Warlock set, but the reason I had picked up this Dreadmist set was to have the 6-piece set. When struck in combat, has a chance of causing the attacker to flee in terror for 2 seconds. I would really like to see a melee damage come after me. So this is the reason why I have the set. And for the PvP set, folks, I have 4,500 health compared to the PvE set. I have a whopping difference of 3,900. So as you can clearly tell, I have a lot more survivability. My damage output may not be the same, unfortunately, but the stamina may definitely provide enough sustainability to be able to withstand the damage that Alliance characters may have. So we only have one run tuber surprise today, so we are going to definitely take that as we get closer. We have a couple of tender wolf steaks, which I will probably use after I have had my first death, if we have any. But since this is not a whatchamacallit, not a pre-made, I don't know why I was struggling to find that word. This should be a pretty even and fair fight. Definitely have a lot of alliance opening up from the front. Definitely want to dot these as best as I can before they try and open up on me. Let's go ahead and use my talisman of ephemeral power with the mind blast. Let's see what we get. A 916 mind blast. Let's see if we can burn it down. We have a healer right here. Since she is out of range, she should probably die right there. We have another warrior cornflakes. I like the name, my friend, but you're going to turn into one cornflake. We have a whole bunch of warriors on the opposing side. We got the killing blow off of that little gnome right there. Sax is about to go down. Nice. Way to cap the competition. In order to get rid of this guy, we are going to mana burn him. I'm sorry. Get him out of there. Make sure he does not come back. I think he used Wishmail Innervate, and so definitely want to get him down as well. Yeah, that's pretty much textbook right there, guys. Since I am out of mana, we're going to take a break and drink up a little bit. You know, Dempsey gets a little thirsty after a while of just mind blasting and mind flaying and just capping the competition on these little guys. I wish they had a better fighting chance against me, but let me tell you guys, Shadow Priest in PvP in general is just phenomenal. And it's superb, and I just admire the heck out of it. Why, you might ask? Not because I roll a Shadow Priest in Classic, but the damage output done compared to a Warrior and a Shadow Priest is just phenomenal. So I really want this guy to open up on me. I just want to show a comparison to you guys. He definitely knows, even though he has the Hand of Ragnaros helm or two-handed mace, he definitely knows he needs to watch out and slow his roll. We see that they do have the flag on the Alliance side. It is a warrior, which probably should go down here pretty soon. As long as I can silence him. He's silenced. This guy is about to go down. He's down. Let's go ahead and move to this guy and transition to the hunter. Let's see how quick I can burn him. Keep in mind, folks, if you watch the first episode, you can kind of slightly tell I do not have a high crit chance as compared to when I was in my gear. However, I still do melt a lot of folks down, and definitely want you to take notice in that. She resisted my shadow vulnerability, which can be somewhat frustrating, but then we're going to go ahead and move back to cornflakes. Let's make sure we can get him. Oh, we weren't able to get him while he was picking up his mount, so we'll go ahead and pick up berserking and then pick up a drink as well. I also keep forgetting to use my runtime tuber surprise, so Let's go ahead and drink up, ladies and gentlemen. Get some full mana. Whoever picked up our Horde flag is in for a treat with Berserking. My beautiful Z Pearl, which you can get off the add-ons on Twitch, someone is targeting me. Whenever my character frame is highlighted in red. So now that I have Berserking and Intellect stat, let's go ahead and cop the competition right here, folks. We have 2 warriors coming up on me pretty soon. Will I be able to take 2 warriors? Who knows about this, folks? We'll be able to clearly see. Whoa, these guys are doing phenomenal damage to me. Let's see if we can kind of get a gut silence. I'm probably going to go down here, folks. But definitely see how my dots do, unless if he dispels them. Yeah, he's going to dispel them right now. My dots will do some nasty damage over time, but 2 warriors, folks, can be very tough to take down at once. I can clearly and easily take down a warrior solo, 1 versus 1, but 2 versus 1, that's definitely not a class I'd like to stack up against. We're just gonna go ahead and res up. I have hiccups a little bit, so if you hear them, you know exactly why. I'm taking some pauses. Since we have this guy, I have Unbreakable Will, so I definitely go ahead and resist that. Usually I'll fake out the Mind Blast, but should get a killing blow there, which we did. Let's see how far the EFC is from us. Let's see if they got away. Okay, they scored 1-3. That's really no issue. Really, it's barely the beginning of the game. We're only 7 minutes elapsed in, so we've got plenty of time. I'll ask just to see who our flag carrier is, just because we actually need someone who's very consistent. We see that the Horde flag was accepted. He's completely by herself, so she's kind of dead here. If I can, oh no, I got distracted shot. I was supposed to fear her in time, but should still do pretty decent damage to her. We'll see if she has a healer creep up. Can easily dispel the concussive shot. Get 1 more Mind Blast off just to kill her. We have to go ahead and we're gonna have to make sure we can stop this warrior. We have a warlock on us. This isn't looking too good. Make sure we dot the warrior just so we cannot charge us. Go ahead and dispel. I encourage this warrior to follow me just so I can take him if this warlock keeps free casting on me. I may go, yeah, there's more than plenty that I can handle on my side, so definitely try and do as much damage as possible before I go down. But that's an unfortunate situation right there, folks, where I try my best. If someone's not very aware of the damage a Shadow Priest is capable of, I'll definitely try and lure them into a place where it's completely isolated to being 1 versus 1, and they'll definitely see the power of a Shadow Priest. And my goal is to teach them a lesson as of yeah, you should not try to solo a Shadow Priest, because the results will end in utter disappointment. So let's try and help the flag carry before they get down. Let's try and get in there with the fear, just because there's a lot of pressure on her right now. Let's go ahead and start that fear. There's a lot of warriors on her. Gonna have to pick up the flag. Surprising I got it. Is this priest killing me because I'm just getting blown up? No mana, so that's completely fine. I'm not gonna be upset about that. Totally understand the mana consumption used by heavy hitters from warriors. Warriors are not a tough class for me to face, but when presented with a duel of 3 warriors versus 1 Shadow Priest, it's practically impossible to get off the Mind Blast, because they have 3 silences. And so if they're not able to silence my Mind Blast or Mind Flay, I can guarantee you they're doing something wrong. So definitely keep that in mind, guys. If you have more than 1 warrior on your tail, you might have a hard time to deal with them. So we'll go ahead and pick up the rejuve. I guess you could call it buff. But let's try and play a little defense since we do have the flag in mid. We're going to go ahead and take out this warrior as he dismounts. Do have Devouring Plague with the Talisman of Ephemeral Power. Let's go ahead and Mind Blast him, see how much damage we do. 910. 910 with the 2 resist on the Mind Flay. He's quickly going to give up. I don't understand why I've been seeing a lot of people give up. Let's see if he silences me. No silence. I did not get the Mind Blast cast off, so we'll just go ahead and flay him down. Now he cast it on me. We have 2 people creeping up. Sax and this folk right here. We're going to use a... Let's go ahead and kill this warrior first if possible, just because he'll be providing more damage to me. We have a major rejuve pot, but now that our EFC's here, we can try to burn him down. Let's see if we can get him down. Yes, we did, but not in time to get the EFC. So definitely can make sure we can take warriors, ladies and gentlemen. Don't let that phase you. I can take a warrior down any day of the week. Hopefully this EFC comes through ramp so I can cap the and they did. Terrible mistake. Wait for them to blink. Okay, I'll go ahead and LOS the sheep that's incoming. Go ahead and... Oh, they dropped the flag. Oh, that was very smart, actually. We'll see how far they get before I silence, and then just keep dispelling, guys. That's all it is. Mind Blast, slowly bringing her down. That's all we can do, unless if she has a healer. My mana is very low, so he'll have to definitely finish her off if he can even get there. But he made a bad mistake of not going into berserking form. I think she should be dead just about now. I'm gonna go ahead and try and drink. Let's see if we kept the flag. Yeah, we should score here. Alright, 1-1. This is a fair fight. This is only getting better. Where's this hunter opening up on me? That's kind of cold-blooded how they think they can just open up on me when I'm drinking in my peace. This warrior would be nice if he can help me out a little bit. But since I might get silenced here, did we get that off? Let's go ahead and switch to Murphy's Boro. Didn't do a lot of damage, guys, and I'm not really not content with the way my damage output has been. I'm surprised this hunter didn't move to me earlier, because now he's dead. And if he had seen me, if he had seen me a little bit early, he probably could have killed me just because I was such a low health. So none of them are targeting me, luckily, so let's go ahead and get this rejuve chest. I guess I'll call it rejuve chest. Let's buff up again, guys, because if I want to be successful, I definitely need to buff up and have full mana. Let's go ahead and eat the tender wolf steak. Let's see what our max HP gets to for today. It is going to get to an astounding 4,500 HP. That is worth to recognize. That is worth to mention, folks. 4,500 health from a Shadow Priest. There was a lot of coverage in the middle with Sax. He's kind of split. Hoarder also kind of split as well, so let's go ahead and try and merge together. That Warlock back there free casting is never a good thing, but let's see if we can burn this warrior quickly and see if we can CC some of the healers and take care of them. So let's try and get a mass fear. This isn't looking too good. Put a disease on him. Just trying to get him down as quickly as possible before I go. It's not worth using a... let's see if we can burn him. He should die as long as we pick up the flag. Okay. Looks like we might score. I'm getting some heals from this fantastic healer, but this guy is just bugging me a lot, so let's cap the competition here. She needs to get off me, so we're going to fear. Use a mana pot and self-heal just because I need to stay alive. But since that priest is out of mana, we're not going to worry much. Dispel the bubble and try and finish with a mind blast. Nope, I think she might have killed herself. If he's trying to kill me, that's a terrible idea. Just because he's a healer, pal. You can't kill me, man. Who do you think you are? You can't kill me like that. Okay, bad news. I don't know how he got away. When we type cap repeatedly, just where did they go? Okay. I need some health ASAP. Let's try and get that rejuve chest again. Oh, they just picked it up, so that means we're going to have to self-heal, which is nothing ever wrong with that. Just can't have a rogue creep up on me in one shot. I mean, you know how that goes. You know how rogues are, so sly and sinister, so don't have any on me just yet. But now that we're winning 2-3, I think we need to push a little bit more on the offense once I get some more mana. Let's see how we're doing stat-wise. We're just 3 below on the killing blows. Just need to time my mind blast just a little bit better. But besides that, for the most part, we're doing pretty good. At least top 5. Can't be mad about that at all. Let's get back in shadow form, bubble one more time, so in case we have any lingering rogues. Sax has the flag, so let's see where he comes from and let's burn him. I should have my devouring plague in about a minute. I do have my talisman of ephemeral power, folks. Definitely recommend getting that if you can. This warlock isn't hard to kill, but definitely is a pain, so we'll try and focus her as best as possible. Let's try and put a dot on her. Let's try and silence. I always like to have the opening on her and dispel her a little bit. Let's go ahead and open a fear. Yeah, Warlock, she's going to use the Void... Oh, the Void Walker's just too far, so she'll probably die here any second. Gonna get the killing blow. That's a killing blow for me. Easy work. Easy work. I don't see the flag carrier quite. Okay, now I see him. Let's go ahead and open up on him, but build enough space to make sure that they do not burn me. He should go down. Will we be able to... we'll be able to... oh, I used an inner focus on a dispel. That's not good. I don't have any mana. Oh, I have a superior or major mana pop, but I think I'm going to go down, so it's really not worth to use. Just going to take this. I have a healer somewhere, which I'm very grateful for, but in a state like this where I have no mana, it's really not worth. So let's try and play some kind of defense. Our healer seems like they're doing good, but in order to make any impact, like I said, folks, we need some mana. And now that the rest of the team is coming, let's see if I can just burn her down. Let's see if I can burn her down. And leave one more dot. I'm getting more heals consistently. It is just a healing fest out here. I still don't feel very sure to use my mana pots. I'm still consistently going to just dispel myself and wait. Now that I have that Void Walker off me, definitely, ladies and gentlemen, a must that you must have rune cloths on site, or what's the word I'm looking for? On deck. That's the word I was looking for. Definitely want to have those for that perfect scenario. Voidwalker was banished, and then allowing me to let me mana up. We don't have full mana, but since this is kind of urgent, let them know that we're on their way. We need to keep Zurani alive. Since she is a priest, she can hold herself pretty well, but if there's more than 2, she might struggle significantly. So see if we can... Oh, the EFC is just going to be down here. Let's go ahead and take him out easily. Boom, he's going to signify that this EFC is about to die any second. And I think that's a GG, folks. I think that's a GG. That is textbook status, folks, of how you get Warsong Gulch done. Like I said, we did lose that first point, but nevertheless, you never worry about the worst point, or the not the worst point, the first point. And the reason I say that is just because it allows you to set the play style of the rest of the battleground. So no matter who scores first, that does not signify that they will win, as you can clearly see that the one and true faction, yours truly, the Horde, took that battleground. So thank you for watching that last about 20 minutes, and we are sincerely appreciative of you watching this daily Shadow Priest VOD. If you feel like my damage output was not as significant as my PvE set, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think I should roll more as a standard and less as a PvP thing, because I felt like my PvE, excuse me, gear was a lot more crit and a lot more damage. However, this PvP set definitely did allow me to live and sustain a lot more damage than normally I would. So definitely thank you guys for watching that, and we will see you next time. Take care. Have a fantastic day. See ya.